I live in a small house just outside the city. Nothing fancy, but it's mine. Quiet street, good neighbors, and up until a few months ago, I felt completely safe there. That changed after a series of small, almost unnoticeable things started happening. At first, I thought I was just being forgetful. A light left on that I was sure I'd turned off. A drawer open that I never opened. Food missing, little things like an apple or a yogurt. I live alone, so there was no one else to blame. I told myself I was just stressed. Work had been rough, sleep was inconsistent. But then I noticed something I couldn't explain. Every time I came home from work, something in the house was slightly off. A chair pulled out farther than usual. A blanket folded differently. My toothpaste squeezed from the middle instead of the bottom. Then one night, I came home earlier than usual. Walked in, locked the door, and went to the kitchen. I opened the fridge and found a sandwich missing that I'd made that morning. That's when I knew someone had been in my house. I checked every room. Closets, basement, under the bed. Nothing. Then I remembered the attic. I never used it. Old wooden pull-down stairs in the hallway ceiling. Just storage stuff up there. I stood under the hatch, staring. My heart was pounding. I didn't want to check. I wanted to believe this was all in my head. But I pulled the stairs down anyway. Climbed up slowly with a flashlight. The moment I got my head through the opening, the beam landed on something that shouldn't have been there. A sleeping bag. A pile of wrappers. Empty water bottles. A small camping lantern. Someone had been living there. Recently. I backed down immediately and called the police. When they arrived, they searched the attic and confirmed it. Someone had been staying up there. There were fingerprints. They took evidence, dusted for prints, but they told me something that shook me. There were signs that the person had been entering the house through the attic hatch while I was at work. Possibly even while I was asleep. They hadn't broken in. There was no sign of forced entry. My guess? They came in one day while I was away. Maybe during an open house, or while I had service work done, and never left. Worse, the officers estimated the items found up there had been accumulated over at least a month. A full month. I hadn't heard anything. Hadn't seen anything. Just the smallest signs that something wasn't right. They never found the person. I installed cameras, changed all my locks, even got a dog. But to this day, when I walk past the attic door, I feel cold. Because someone lived above me, ate my food, watched me in my own home, and I'll never know who they were or what their plan really was.